The following is an exclusive sports presentation on WZAC and the Skyhawks Sports Network. It's time for Scott's Skyhawk basketball on the Skyhawk Sports Network. Tonight's game is brought to you by Liz Underwood, your local Allstate agent. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Burnside Hardware, conveniently located in the heart of Danville.
Schaefer & Schaefer, attorneys at law, representing your legal needs since 1909.
Boone Memorial Health, bringing medicine home.
Justin Brown Insurance Agency, your local State Farm insurance agent.
Miller Brothers Pharmacy, your locally owned and operated community pharmacy.
Thornhill Auto Group, home of the Motor Mile of Thornhill dealerships.
Farrell & Hill Insurance Agency, insuring our community for over 75 years.
Hanley Funeral Home, serving the region since 1967.
And by Caldwell Garlow Insurance Agency, let our family help protect your family.
And now let's go courtside with all the action of tonight's game. Here is the voice of the Skyhawks, Joe Linville.
And a very pleasant good evening to you from the Hawks Nest on the campus of Scott High School tonight. It is your 5-6 Scott Skyhawks hosting the 6-3 and ranked number 10 in Class AA, the Midland Trail Patriots. And I believe this could be the first time the Skyhawks and the Patriots have met up on the hardwood. Coach Curtis Miller and I was talking before the game, and we could not find any records where the Skyhawks and the Patriots have met in basketball. Anyway, for the Skyhawks, they run into a buzzsaw last week, weather-wise, to begin with. Then they played on the road at Charleston Catholic, dropped that one 56-42, and also went on the road to Williamstown, who has been one of the top-ranked teams in Class AA throughout the season, and they lost that game 80-49. But earlier in this week, Skyhawks had a big win, 77-38. Over the Polka Dots on the road at Polka. Scott gets through the game tonight. They'll have a road game at Riverside and Logan. Then they'll be back in the Hawks Nest next Saturday evening. We'll have a doubleheader. The Scott Boys JV will play, I think he said at 4:30. The varsity will play Polka at 6 o'clock, and then the Lady Hawks have a game that night as well, and we'll carry both the varsity boys and girls games here on WZAC. For the Midland Trail Patriots, they lost the first game of the season on the road at Summit Christian. Then they won 5 straight wins over Summers County, Greenbrier West, Clay County, Pikeview, and then they played Clay Battelle, had a win over them 52-48 in the Summersville Winter Classic. Then they dropped 2 in a row on the road at Liberty Raleigh, on the road at James Monroe. Picked up a win at Hico over Sherman, and that brings them to their current record of 6-3. We'll step aside, take a 2-minute break, and then we'll catch up with the head coach of the Midland Trail Patriots, Curtis Miller, after this. You're listening to Scott Skyhawk Basketball on WZAC, the Skyhawk Sports Network, and Video Productions. targets. And, Coach, I believe this is the first time the Skyhawks and Midland Trails matched up in a basketball game in a long time.
It might be the first time ever. We were talking about this at school today, and we started looking back through years, and we could never find the Scott Midland Trail matchup. So we were thinking it was the first one ever.
Anyway, you started out the season with a loss to Summit Christian, but then you had 5 straight wins. Are you satisfied with the play of your team so far this season?
Yeah, I mean, we're pretty young, and we've been up and down. Some nights we look really good, and some nights we look young. It's been hard to get in the flow of thing with the weather lately. We haven't got a lot of practice or games in the last few weeks, so just excited to be back on the floor.
Well, you're 6-3 coming into the game tonight, ranked number 10 in Class AA in the state of West Virginia. That should put a smile on a coach's face.
It does. I mean, we're ahead of where I thought we would be at this point, so hopefully we just continue to get better every game. It's 22 practices till March, so.
How do you feel like you match up against the Skyhawks?
They got, size-wise, they're a little bigger than us, but I feel like they play really similar to us. They like to get out and run, and they got some shooters on the floor. So, basketball's all about matchups, and I feel like we have similar matchups. So hopefully we can keep their size off the glass a little bit.
Yeah, I looked at the stats today of both schools, and you've got, 3 or 4 kids that handle the ball and shoot the ball pretty well.
Yeah, I got 3 kids doing the bulk of our scoring right now. Still waiting on a couple of these young guys to try to enter the mix and balance it out a little bit, but hopefully as the year goes on, it'll slow down for them, and we can add a 4th and 5th scorer in there.
After you play the Skyhawks, you got Greater Beckley, Greenboro West, Summers County, so you got some pretty good games coming up.
Yeah, we're pretty loaded with about 3 games a week now after all the snow days, so we're getting ready to start getting into a bunch of our regional opponents too, so hopefully we start clicking soon.
Okay, Coach, good luck tonight. Good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you.
Coach Curtis Miller, the head coach of the Midland Trail Patriots. We'll be back with more Black and Gold pregame show after this. You're listening to the Skyhawks on WZAC, the Skyhawks Sports Network and Video Productions.
Today's cars feature technology we once only dreamed about. Unfortunately, no one's invented anything yet that stops that minivan from pulling out in front of you or that bedroom dresser from falling off the back of that pickup truck. That's why more and more folks in West Virginia are switching to the FB Insurance Company, West Virginia. Whether it's auto, home, or farm insurance you need, we're there to provide the protection and service you expect. The FB Insurance Company, coverage when it counts. For more information, contact Farrell & Hill Insurance Agency, 492 Main Street in Madison.
Your total automotive experience is waiting on the Thornhill Motor Mile.
Hey, it's Sydney and Nathan. At Thornhill, we're here to serve you, our family, friends, neighbors, and community. Together for over 25 years of service, we've helped keep the wheels rolling and look forward to serving you for your next automotive experience.
We are Thornhill Auto Group, with miles of cars from West Virginia to Kentucky.
Come visit us today on the Thornhill Motor Mile,
where your total automotive experience is waiting.
My name is Natalie Browning. I was recently a patient at BOONE Memorial Health. I would absolutely recommend BOONE Memorial Health to anyone that needed any type of care. When I came to the hospital and saw people that I graduated with, people that we had went to church with, people that I had known forever taking care of me, gave me a sense of security like no other, that they had my best interest in mind, and they were there to take care of me because they knew me personally. That's care that you cannot get at any other place. And that is truly what bringing medicine home means.
When it comes to protecting what you love, you want an insurance agent that cares more about your world, more about what you need. And that's exactly what you'll get with local Allstate agent Liz Underwood. An agent who doesn't just know what it's like to live in Southern West Virginia, but one who wants to protect life here as much as you do. Contact Liz Underwood for your free quote. Allstate, you're in good hands. Allstate and affiliates offer products and services subject to availability, terms, and conditions.
WZAC-FM, Danville, Madison.
Burnside Hardware strives to stock all of your winter needs, so see them when the weather is bad or the power fails in your area. They stock salt, snow shovels, backup heaters, generators, propane refills, as well as items to keep your farm animals warm and comfortable. Check out their full line of hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, and they stock a large selection of tools. They pride themselves on their outstanding customer service, as they have served the community for 45 years and still going strong. Thank you for your business from your friends at Burnside Hardware in Danville.
The Handley Funeral Home has been committed to providing the highest quality of services to the residents they serve since 1967. Their compassionate staff is ready to serve your family at a moment's notice. Handleys provide a wide range of service to honor the wishes of your loved ones and meet the needs of your family. The Handley family is proud to be part of our community, helping families connect, honor, and remember. Handley Funeral Home, Danville.
This is 92.5 WZAC, Danville, Madison, West Virginia.
I ask that you be with his friends, teammates, and classmates in their town walks. God, I also ask that tonight we are able to use this platform to let his family know how much love can come from our little community. God, I pray that they know Scott High School stands with them. Tonight we pray for strength. God, we pray that you give us the strength that Maddox had. We praise you, Jesus. Amen. Would everyone please continue standing for the national
And now let's get ready to play some basketball. It is your 5-6 Scott Skyhawks hosting the 6-3, ranked number 10 in Class AA, the Midland Trail Patriots, here at the Hawks Nest tonight. Let's go ahead and do our starting lineups now for tonight's ball game. First of all, let's take a look at the starting lineups for the Midland Trail Patriots. Wearing number 0, a junior, averages 21.7 points a game, Peyton Bales. A junior, Jake Ewing, wears number 2, scores or averages 1.3 points a game. Next up is senior, Thad Brown. He wears number 3, averages 13 points a game. Wearing number 10, Levi Skaggs, averages 6.8 points a game. He is a senior. And sophomore, 2.2 points a game. Where's number 34, Ben Harrison, coach the Patriots under the head coaching of Curtis Miller. And now let's introduce your starting lineup for the Scott Skyhawks. Wearing number 1, scoring 8.4 points a game, is senior Cole Elkins. Wearing number 10, a senior, averages 10.7 points a game, Tyler Walls. Wearing number 4, a junior, averages 6.5 points a game, is Jeremiah Peanut Brown. A sophomore, averages 14.5 points a game, wears number 22, Colin Williamson. And also getting the start tonight is number 13, a senior, averages 6.7 points a game, is Wyatt Edwards. Skyhawks wearing all white tonight, with Skyhawks across the chest in gold numerals outlined in black. The Patriots wearing red or blue and red, blue jerseys trimmed in red with Patriots across the chest. The Centers have met up at midcourt. It will be Wyatt Edwards jumping against Ben Harrison, and Scott will control the tip. Goes into the backcourt. Cole Elkins brings it across the timeline on the right side of the floor. Goes right to left. drives it all the way in, off the glass. Elkins will put the first 2 points of the ball game up for the Skyhawks. Bringing the ball down the floor for Midland Trail is Levi Skaggs. Skaggs over to the right side. They'll throw it to the left side of the corner, and about a 12-foot jumper in and out for number 3, Brown. Skyhawks get the rebound. Colin Williamson shoots it to Walls in the corner for a 3. It will be all air ball, but Williamson will come up with the rebound. Williamson takes it back out across the charity stripe, drives it in, off the paint, too much, and the Patriots will come down with the rebound. Bringing the ball down the floor is Peyton Bales. Bales will shoot it over into the corner to Brown in the right side. From the free throw line, a jumper. It will be number 10, Levi Skaggs, tying up the game for the Patriots. Skyhawks. Peanut Brown with the ball. Puts it over to Williamson. Williamson goes around the arc. Hands it off to Elkins. Elkins turns. He's in the paint. Comes back out top of the key. Sends it over to Walls. Walls will go from left to right. Elkins will drive it into the paint. Bounce pass off the floor to Edwards off the glass. And it will go 4-2 for Wyatt Edwards. Skyhawks lead it 4-2. Here comes the Patriots quickly right back down the floor. It will be number 3. It's a block shot by Peanut Brown. Thad Brown trying to get one off, but Brown blocks the shot. Skyhawks quickly get the ball down the floor. It is Williamson inside the paint. Kicks it back out to Peanut Brown on the left side of the floor. Brown back out to Williamson. Over to Elkins. Elkins comes around the arc. Off the glass once again, and Cole Elkins has 4 points in this ball game for the Skyhawks. Across the timeline goes Bales for Midland Trail. Between the circles, sends it over to the left side of the floor to Brown. Back into Harrison. Harrison back off to Bales. Bales trying to make something happen at the top of the key. They're trying to get something set up for the Patriots. Patriots lose the ball at the scoring table, and it will be a turnover to Scott. Peanut Brown will inbound it for the Skyhawks. Into Elkins. Elkins across midcourt on the right side of the floor. Back around. They'll bring it around to Edwards. Edwards drives it in the paint. Shoots it over to Williamson in the corner, and it will go for 3 points for Colin Williamson. Skyhawks lead this one 9-2. Patriots bring the ball across midcourt. They'll go to the right side of the floor. Back out between the circles. And a jumper by Harrison off the back of the iron. And the Patriots will rebound. It's knocked out of their hands by Cole Elkins. Elkins brings the ball down the floor over to the left side into Walls. He'll fire off a 3 off the back of the iron. It will not go. Rebound, Midland Trail, and Coach Curtis Miller wants to take a timeout. He wants to take a full timeout. We'll take one as well. Skyhawks lead this one 9-2 here at the Hawks Nest.
This is Jeremy Colwell, owner of Colwell Garlow Insurance Agency. We are your one-stop shop offering.
Welcome, folks, to the most mouth-watering showdown on television, the Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off, right here at your local Little General store. As the snacks fly and the deli slices, remember, dear viewers, every item they're using can be found at your nearest Little General store, where creativity meets convenience. Keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.
At an affordable price. At Miller Brothers Pharmacy, you can count on fast personal attention provided by our experienced and caring staff. They are conveniently located and have a drive-up window for your convenience and offer free delivery in the Madison and Danville area. Community-minded pharmacy, Miller Brothers Pharmacy, Main Street, Madison.
And now back to more Scott Skyhawk Sports on Z92.
Patriots will inbound the ball. They get the ball on their end of the floor quickly, and he'll lose the ball, and it is going to be a quick jumper. That will be Jace Watts into the lineup. He picks 2 more on the board for Scott. Midland Trail goes to the left side of the floor. They drive it in, send it back out to Harrison. Harrison takes a long jumper off the front of the iron. Scott rebounded, sends the floor, ball down the floor, a long haul to Peanut Brown, and he has 2 quick points as well. The Skyhawks spreading out the scoring here so far in this first quarter as they lead at 13-2. Midland Trail with the ball just outside the 3-point line, top of the key. They will lose the ball again, and the ball finally is picked up by Harrison for the Patriots. Now there's a fight over the ball. Scott steals it. Cole Elkins gets his hands on it. He'll bring it down the right side of the floor. Back out to Bush. Colin Williamson goes in. He kicks it back out to Elkins. They'll bounce pass it over in the corner to Isaiah Bush, in and out of the rim, and the Patriots will come down with the rebound. Thad Brown with it. Ball is lost again. Skyhawks pick up the turnover. Peanut Brown brings it across midcourt, sends it to the scoring table, over to Colin Williamson. Williamson will take a long three-point jumper off the back of the iron. Rebound by rebound by Thad Brown, but Coach Miller wants to take another quick timeout as the Patriots find themselves trailing the Skyhawks by 11 points, 13-2. Cole Elkins has got a quick 2 buckets. Wyatt Edwards has put 2 up. Colin Williamson hit a 3. Jace Watts come off the bench. He's already scored 2, and Peanut Brown has 2 as well. For the Patriots, the only basket on the board is Levi Skaggs had a long jumper, and that's where we stand at this point. Skyhawks are on the floor. The Patriots are now on the floor. It will be Jake Ewing bringing the ball, or sending the ball in. They bring the ball down the floor. Cam Thomas into the lineup for Midland Trail. Thomas with the ball. No, actually, it's number 0, long jumper, and it is rebounded by Scott. Skyhawks quickly down the floor. Isaiah Bush, a little short jumper, a push-off, no foul. Rebound goes to the Patriots. They'll quickly bring the ball down the floor. Thomas has it. He'll send it back out to Brown. Brown takes about a 10-foot jumper off the inside of the iron. It will not go. Scott with the rebound. Here come the Skyhawks. Elkins across the timeline on the near side of the floor. Bounce pass into Edwards. He'll take it, and a little short jumper. And number 13 for the Skyhawks puts another one in. Edwards with 4 points in the ball game. And he traveled. That's Thad Brown, got down next to the out-of-bounds line and just could not keep his balance, stepped on the line, and another turnover goes to Scott. Coach Ballard said, he told me in the pregame, he changed up some things in the week they were down for weather. Here comes Scott with the ball. Over to the corner, Tyler Walls fires off a 3, and it will go. His first points of the ball game. Skyhawks lead this one 18-2. Cam Thomas, top of the key with the ball. He thinks about taking a jumper, looking for some help. He keeps looking for help. Scott defense is there, and he will bounce pass it out of bounds on the end of the floor, and Scott will take another turnover away from the Patriots. Really surprising this early with Scott at the 16-point lead, 2:13 to go in the first quarter, with the Patriots with their rank and record so far this season. Bringing the ball down the floor is Braden Lane. Into Williamson, over to Edwards. Edwards puts the ball on the floor, sends it back out to Williamson. Williamson drives inside the right wing, sends it back outside to Tyler Walls to set it up. Walls comes over, he top of the key, inside the three-point line, kicks it back over to Williamson down to the far corner, and it is off the front of the iron for Edwards, and Midland Trail will pick up the rebound. Bringing the ball down the floor is number 10, Skaggs. He'll send it to the near side to Bales. Bales trying to drop his shoulder, working his way in. And number 5 gets a shot up. It comes up short, and Scott will come down with another rebound. Williamson with the ball. Right wing, drives it into the circle. He puts it up, a little bounce pass, and a whistle. And Williamson goes down quickly, jumps up. And that will go against the Patriots, number 5, Brody Jones, his first, and that's the first. Well, actually, it's they're saying that's first foul of the ball game. Williamson at the free throw line, off the back of the iron. It will not go. Peanut Brown checks back into the lineup for Scott. That will give Jace Watts a breather. Second shot for Williamson. It is up and it is good. Skyhawks lead it 19-2. Patriots quickly get the ball down the floor. Over in the left wing. Back out to the top of the key to Bales. Bales trying to set something up for the Patriots. They send it inside the paint, send it over to the left wing. And he finds himself, the defense has really kicked up a notch here for the Skyhawks tonight. Number 10 comes to the near side. Skaggs sends it in, loses it, but they pick the ball up, and it's deflected again. And the Patriots come up with it once again. They'll send it back out two, and it's going to be stolen by Tyler Walls. Walls, a little 360, comes up short on the jumper. Midland Trails, number 2, will come up with the rebound. That is Ewing, a long shot taken by number 10, Levi Skaggs, and he has all 5 points. He scored a 3 on that shot for the Patriots. Skyhawks have the ball. And a jump ball. That was a gutsy move by Midland Trails, number 5, Brody Jones. He reached in and tied the ball up on the shot. Shot clock is pointed toward the Patriots. They bring the ball down, 7 seconds to go in the quarter. They try to get it inside. They bounced it back outside. They'll take a long 3, and it is off the iron, will not go, and that will end the quarter as the Scott Skyhawks lead the Midland Trail Patriots by a score of 19-5 at the end of the first quarter here on the Skyhawk Sports Network.
I'm Leanna Burnett with Window World of Beckley. Are you dealing with those cold winter drafts through your windows? Is it causing your energy bills to rise? If you answered yes, Window World can help. Instead of dealing with those old drafty windows another year, call Window World of Beckley today. Yes, we work all year. Our windows are Energy Star efficient and designed to resist extreme weather. Make the smart investment with our no interest for 15 months. Call Window World of Beckley today.
Don't drop the ball. Come see your hometown legends at the all-new Greenbrier Ford in Beckley. We won't be beat.
Industrial accidents, Social Security disability, workers' compensation, and more. There is no charge for an initial consultation. With offices in Madison and Charleston, Schaefer & Schaefer is a full-service law firm ready to serve you.
Let's get back to the action. Here is the voice of the Scott Skyhawks, Joe Linville.
At the end of one, Scott leads at 19-5. Scott inbounds it to begin the second quarter. Riley McClung into the lineup for Scott. They send it out to McClung. Back around the horn to Watts. Watts gets it in the hands of Elkins. Elkins looks for some help. Williamson takes it, drives it into the paint, kicks it back out to Watts. He fires the long one off the back of the iron. It will not go. Rebound, Patriots. Here come the Patriots back down the floor quickly. Bales with the ball, trying to set something up between the circles. This Scott defense have really got intense tonight. And the ball is on the floor. Riley McClung jumps in, steals it. They send the ball down to Colin Williamson off the glass. He has 2 more. So now, a little stoppage in play here. Midland Trail wants to try to slow things down. They'll bring the ball down the floor. Bringing the ball down is Skaggs. He's across the timeline. He'll go left. He'll drive it into the paint, kicks it over to the left side. It is blocked by the Skyhawks. And it is Skaggs that actually almost got the rebound, but he bounced the ball off the leg of one of the Skyhawks, goes out of bounds. Patriots will keep control of the leather. And it is number 2 getting a shot off. Number 10 puts it back, and he will get 2 points out of it on the rebound shot. I believe that was foul was on Cole Elkins. First foul of the ball game. That will send in a bonus, number 10 to the line. He misses the basket. Ball, rim, and Scott comes down with the rebound. Elkins has it back out near midcourt. He'll bring it from left to right. He thinks about taking the shot, sends it back over to McClung. McClung bounces it to the near side to Brown. Brown hands it off to Williamson. Williamson drives in. Now he sends it back to McClung, back over to the far side to Watts. Watts gets it back out, hands it off to Elkins. And they will get it back in under the basket. Watts puts it up too much, rolls across the rim, and the Patriots will come down with the rebound. Number 0 brings the ball down the floor. They'll throw it away. Scott has the ball. Williamson has it. And it's off the glass. Will not go. And a whistle. And that's going to be on number 2 for the Patriots. Ewing, that's his first free throw or foul of the ball game, personal foul, sends Williamson to the free throw line for the second time, and his first shot is up and good. Williamson now 2 for 3 from the charity stripe tonight. 6:13 to go in the second quarter. Second shot bounces in and out, and Watts puts it back for Scott, but Midland Trail will get the rebound, and they will call Colin Williamson on a floor foul. That'll be the second personal foul of the ball game for Scott. Patriots bring the ball down the floor. Across midcourt is Bales. He'll go to the left side of the floor. Now he brings it back to the top of the key. Sends it to the near side to Brown. Brown looking for some help now. They'll send it down in the corner to number 5. They'll send it way outside of the left wing, back to the top of the key as Bales or Skaggs will pull off a three-pointer, and Scott now leads at 22-10, 5:40 to go in the first half. Williamson has it. Peanut Brown, top of the key, sends it over to Watts for the Skyhawks. Back over to the near side to McClung, all the way across the floor to Elkins. Cole takes it top of the key, looking for some help, backs out of it, hands it off to McClung. McClung goes left to right, back to Elkins. Elkins drives around in a circle, comes up with and what a rebound by Jace Watts. And it is McClung that puts the ball back up for 2 points. And the Patriots get a shot off the side of the iron. Scott comes down with the rebound. Bringing the ball down the floor. Riley McClung with a three-point shot off the rim. Will not go. Patriots rebound. Once again, it's Bales bringing the ball down. No, actually, it's number 3 for the Patriots. And a shot off the glass is Brody Jones, and he'll go to the free throw line. And I believe that is Elkins commits his second foul. So that will send Brody Jones to the free throw line for Midland Trail for the old-fashioned three-point play. Off the rim, will not go. Ball is loose. Isaiah Bush comes up with it for the Skyhawks. Over to the near side to Walls. Walls goes top of the key all the way to the right wing. Sends it back over to Williamson. Williamson, bounce pass into Edwards. Edwards turns around, takes about a 10-foot jumper off the rim, and it is off the hands of about 3 Midland Trail players. They were all going for the rebound, and none of them can hang on to it. It goes out of bounds. Scott will hang on to it under their own basket. Bush will inbound for the Skyhawks, sends it out to Walls. Walls in the right wing, brings it back out between the circles. Now to Williamson. Williamson drives it hard down the lane. Sends it back outside to Brown, around the horn to Walls. Will fire off a 3, in and out, will not go. Ball still bouncing on the floor, and it is still bouncing on the floor, and a whistle. And the official is calling a jump ball and the possession error in the favor of Midland Trail. Score 24-12, 4:03 to go in the first half. Skyhawks leading number 10, Midland Trail. Patriots bring the ball to the right side of the floor. And it is a three-point shot taken by Brody Jones. And the rebound comes down to Bush. Back around the horn. Williamson fires off a long three, and it's nothing but net. His second three-point basket of the ball game. Bales with the ball. Top of the key. A jumper by Brown off the side of the iron will go out of bounds, and it will go back to the Skyhawks. Skyhawks lead at 27-12, 3:30 showing on a second quarter clock. Peanut Brown inbounds to Williamson. Williamson slowly dribbles the ball down in front of the Skyhawk cheering section. He'll go left to right, top of the key. Keeps on trucking down the right lane and off the glass, and two more for Colin Williamson. Patriots come right back. Go to the left side of the floor, left wing. Bounce pass over to Bales. Bales between the circles. Now he's top of the key, trying to get into the paint. Fires off a little jumper off the back of the iron. It is Scott's Isaiah Bush with the rebound. Bush brings the ball down the floor. Cross to the left side. Hands it off to Williamson. Top of the key, over to Brown. Underneath the basket, back over to the near side to Walls. His three-pointer will not go. Rebound, Patriots. Here comes Skaggs with the ball. He'll send it over to, I believe it's Bales. Bales trying to drive in the paint. Floater off the glass. The shot will go, and he'll draw a foul. I believe they are saying it's on number 13. White. Bales will get credit for the shot and a bonus +1. It is off the back of the iron, and Patriots come down with the rebound. Skaggs has the ball out in the left wing, sends it down in the corner to Jones. Or Brown, actually. Brown tries to send it over. Now they'll send it back out. Wide open shot off the back of the iron. A three-pointer taken by Ewing. Will not go. Scott comes down with the rebound. Walls over to Williamson. Long three. Nothing but net for Colin Williamson. And the Skyhawks lead this one. 29-14. Scott takes the timeout. I was going to say, I thought that three-pointer did not go on the board. 32-14. Skyhawks lead this one as Sean Ballard wanted to take a timeout and talk things over with his black and gold Skyhawks. Scott has committed 4 fouls, and Midland Trail has only committed 1 personal foul so far in the ball game. Leading scoring for Scott is obviously Colin Williamson. He's got 11 points just in the second quarter, and add 4 more on that. He scored 15 points already in this ball game. Midland Trail will inbound and go the length of the floor. They will send it in to Bales. Bales comes to the right side across the timeline. Trying to send it around, and it is number 22, Colin Williamson, charged with a foul on the floor. I'll show you that's his second. And Williamson is going to, thought he was going to the bench, but that will send Skaggs to the free throw line for the second time in the ball game. Warm up for Skaggs. First shot up and is good. Skaggs averages 6.8 points a game for Midland Trail. Warm up on the second shot. It is up and it is good as well. Scott quickly inbounds the ball, brings the ball down the floor. It is Braden Lane. Lane comes from right to left. Sends it back out to Watts. Watts goes around the three-point line. Sends it back out. And they thought about taking the shot into Watts. Overshoots the rim. And it's a tie up on the, no, ball's loose. Scott comes up with it. And Watts will come up with about a 10-foot jumper, overshoots the rim off the side, and the Patriots will come down with the rebound. Long three off the back of the iron. Rebound at Patriots. Kick it back out to number 24. Now they'll send it back out to Brown. Back over to the right corner. And now they'll bounce pass it into number 3. Brown off the glass, too hard. Scott comes down with the rebound once again. Lane over to the left corner. It is Watts putting the ball on the floor, on the glass, in the hoop for 2 more. Five or 54 seconds showing on a second quarter clock. Skyhawks lead this one 34-16. Here come the Patriots across midcourt. Bales looking to set something up. He drives it right down the lane, and it goes out of bounds. The shot was blocked. He touched it last, and it will be Skyhawk basketball. Watts inbounds to Lane. Lane will bring the ball down the left side of the floor. Now he goes between the circles to center. Watts comes around to Brown. Brown sends it out to Riley McClung. Round the horn, it's burning a little clock, trying to set something up. 27 seconds. Peanut Brown with it. Now to Walls. Walls goes in over to the far corner. They'll send it back out. Lane brings it back out of there. And he'll double dribble. He was going to bounce pass it to Peanut Brown, and Brown turned and moved, and he dribbled the ball again, and the official will call double dribble. That will turn it over to the Patriots. 16 seconds to go in the half. Bales with it, trying to set something up. He'll go down the left side of the floor, and he walked, but no whistle, and a block shot by Jace Watts. Walls fires off one off the back of the iron. It will not go, and the horn will sound to end the second quarter of play. The Skyhawks leads Midland Trail by a score of 34-16 at the half. We'll take a 2-minute break, and we'll be back with more of our coverage from the Hawks Nest here on WZAC, the Skyhawks Sports Network and Video Productions.
West Virginians believe that if you truly want to take care of something valuable, say your car or your home, you don't just turn it over to strangers. Maybe that's why more and more folks are insuring their cars, trucks, farms, and homes.
Take a ride to the north side and get your big John deal at Mid-State Ford in Summersville. And here's the top 5 reasons to shop Mid-State Ford. You'll find the largest inventory, award-winning service, financing made easy for everyone, highest trade-in value. And the number 1 reason to shop Mid-State Ford is where you'll find your big John deal. Mid-State Ford in Summersville, MidStateFordWV.com.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment Champion Mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
Compliance helped me lose 50 pounds by freeing up tasks like payroll, HR, and bookkeeping. I'm now free to do what I want.
With Compliance, you can do what you want to do. Compliance, we've got your back office.
Here's how to maximize your savings. Contact Liz Underwood to see how you can start saving with Allstate. Savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois. Allstate, you're in good hands.
Follow all the action of the Scott Skyhawks here on WZAC and the Skyhawks Sports Network.
Welcome back to the Boone Memorial Health Halftime Report. Joining us now is the head coach of the Scott Skyhawks, Coach Sean Ballard. And Coach, you've been a fight not only with trying to get some games in, but battling the weather. How has the Scouts progressed over the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, we were able to get some games in. We missed that week there in January and schedule both those games, but we got back out on the court last week. Definitely had some rust, making some progress with guys getting in shape, kind of learning their role. Then you get snowed out for a week and kind of starting back over. But it is what it is. It's the same thing for everyone. So we just gotta get over it and move on. And had a good start to the beginning of the week this week. Played well. So hopefully trying to build on that and get some momentum down the late stretch of the season.
Actually, last week you were challenged by a couple of pretty decent teams, Charleston Catholic, and we know a lot about, and of course Williamstown. My understanding they're a pretty tough ball club as well.
Yeah, I mean Williamstown's been the number 1 seed in the AA state tournament, I think 3 of the last 4 seasons, and we went up there and we realized as we went up there, their last 52 home games, they were 51-1. So, we knew it was going to be a tough place to go play, and we just didn't play well. They shot the ball really well, but we want to play a tough schedule. We want to play those teams that we may see in the Civic Center come March, and Charleston Catholic, AA state champs last year. We played well in that game. Was up at halftime, and then had a few letdowns on the defensive side in the second half, and let that one slip away from us. So,
but you had a pretty good game earlier in the week, like you said, on the road at Poca. You took the Dots pretty much to the cleaners.
Yeah, we shot the ball really well. We still some things to clean up defensively, but we moved the ball well. We shot the ball well, and hopefully try to build on some momentum from that game. And I think we finally shot the ball like we're capable. That was really the first game that we've had this year where it felt like everyone shot the ball well. So hopefully we can keep that going down the stretch.
After the game tonight, you have Riverside, and actually at Riverside, and then Logan again, and then you got a rescheduled matchup next Saturday with Poca.
Yeah, 3-game week next week. Riverside, they've got some athletes. We scrimmaged them earlier in the year. I'm sure they're a lot different now, but
Compliance helped me lose 15 pounds by freeing up tasks like payroll, HR, and bookkeeping. I'm now free to do what I want.
With compliance, you can do what you want to do. Compliance, we've got your back office.
It's 4th down, seconds on the clock. He hands it off, finds a hole in the middle. Clear, nothing but moves! Incredible! A touchdown for the win! I can't believe it!
Pizza, better with Pepsi.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our New Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer Community Bank. Friendly service, great products. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Warm and comfortable. Check out their full line of hardware, plumbing.
Welcome, folks, to the most mouth-watering showdown on television, the Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off, right here at your local Little General store. As the snacks fly and the deli slices, remember, dear viewers, every item they're using can be found at your nearest Little General store, where creativity meets convenience. Keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.
Take a ride to the north side and get your Big John deal at Mid-State Ford in Summersville. And here's the top 5 reasons to shop Mid-State Ford. You'll find the largest inventory, award-winning service, financing made easy for everyone, highest trade-in value. And the number 1 reason to shop Mid-State Ford is where you'll find your Big John deal. Mid-State Ford in Summersville, MidStateFordWV.com.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
You have a goal.
You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us. New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
Averages 21.7 points a game, only has one basket so far. Jake Ewing has not scored. Thad Brown has not scored. Levi Skaggs has 12 points. He normally shoots an average of 6.8, well above that tonight. And also in the scoring round tonight, Brody Jones has come off the bench with a basket. For the Skyhawks, Cole Elkins, I think, scored the first two baskets of the ball game. He has 4 points. Tyler Walls hit a three in the first quarter. Wyatt Edwards has 4 points, but Colin Williamson has the hot hand tonight so far in the first half. 15 points for the Skyhawks. Jace Watts has a couple of baskets for 4 points. Peanut Brown has a basket for 2, and Riley McClung has a basket for 2 as well. And that's where we stand at this point. Scott outscored Midland Trail 19-5 in the first quarter and 15-11 in the second quarter. Leading points per game for the Patriots, Bales has normally averages 21.7. Brown has normally averages 13 points a game, and Skaggs 6.8. The leading points per game scoring for the Skyhawks, Colin Williamson averages 14.5 points a game. Tyler Walls 10.7, and Cole Elkins 8.4 points a game is his average. Not seeing a whole lot of 3-point scoring tonight for the Skyhawks. Actually, Colin Williamson has 3, and that's the only ones. Well, no, Tyler Walls hit 1 as well. So Scott has 4 3-pointers in the ball game, and the Patriots have won by Levi Skaggs there in the second quarter. We're about ready to begin the third quarter of play. The Scott Skyhawks lead number 10 in Class AA Midland Trail by a score of 34-16. The poll out this week, Wheeling Central in Class AA leads the top spot. Wyoming East, Logan at number 3, Williamstown number 4, James Monroe at number 5. Then it's Doddridge County, Charleston Catholic, Ritchie County, Ravenswood, and Midland Trail. Scott William Bound to get the half underway. Peanut Brown sends it in to Cole Elkins. Elkins bounce pass over to the other side to Williamson. Williamson sends it over to Walls. Walls fires off a long 3 off the iron. Brown with the rebound, puts it up. Oh, and it's partially blocked, and he gets it back down on the floor. Elkins will fire off a 3. It is short off the glass. Elkins come up with it over to the near side of Williamson. He'll fire a shot off, overshoots the rim. Peanut Brown puts it up and finally puts a couple of points on the board for the Skyhawks. Patriots quickly get the ball down the floor. Brown has it inside the paint, floats the jumper up. It's partially blocked. He comes up with the rebound, and he gets a shot off and a whistle. So I presume there's a foul. It is on Cole Elkins, and I'm showing that's his third personal in the ball game for Scott. And that will send Thad Brown to the free throw line for 2 shots. First one up off the front of the rim. Warms up now for the second shot. It is up, and it is good. Quickly, Walls in the right wing. Now they'll send it back out to Brown. Brown brings it down to Williamson. Williamson sends it over to the far corner to, and they're calling Colin Williamson on a offensive foul. I'm showing that's his third personal. Midland Trail with the ball. Bales between the circles. Goes to the right side of the floor. Tries to drive it in. He's now looking for help. Puts it into Harrison. Harrison looking for some help. Now they'll get a handoff over there in the far corner. A jumper from the corner off the back of the iron by number 10, Skaggs. And the rebound goes out of bounds off the hands, off the fingers of the Patriots. Scott will inbound it. Brown to Elkins. Back to Brown, over to Elkins. Oh, my goodness, what a cheap shot. Elkins was crossing the center line, and the ball did not actually come back across, but they're calling Scott on an over and back. Here's the instant replay on Video Productions. That was close. Wow, I'm surprised. I've seen them come completely over and not call that. Patriots with the ball. They'll bring it across midcourt. Over to the right side of the floor. They'll bounce pass it to Bales. Now a long three-point jumper off the glass. Scott comes down with the rebound. Number 13 tries to put it up, and there's all kinds of hands in his face. Patriots now come down with the rebound. They'll bring it back across the floor. Skaggs will fire off a three-pointer, and it will go. Skaggs now with 15 points in the ball game for the Patriots. Walls with the ball, top of the key, sends it over to the right side. Elkins back around to Williamson. Williamson goes into the paint. Sends it over to the far corner to Walls. Walls, about a 10-foot jumper, overshoots the rim. Rebound, Patriots. Bringing the ball down the floor is Brown. He'll send it over to Bales. Back to Brown at the top of the key, over to the far side. And it's deflected, and it will be Skaggs coming up the ball for the Patriots. He'll drive into the paint, turns around, little jumper, and it's going to come up short, goes out of bounds. Turnover goes to the Skyhawks. 5:27 to go in the third quarter. Scott leads at 36-20. Peanut Brown with the ball. He'll go to the left side of the floor. Walls has it. Bounces it over to the right side corner to Williamson. His three-pointer is off the rim. Patriots bring the ball down the floor to the right wing. Send it back out to Bales. Bales takes a long three off the back of the rim. Brown comes down with the rebound. It will be bounced off the rim twice, and Scott comes up with it. But it'll be Walls finally coming up with it after it was deflected. Williamson with about a 10, 12-foot jumper in and out of the rim. A whistle. And that is going to go against the Patriots. I believe that's against number 34, Ben Harrison. Scott will inbound it. Walls has it in the paint. Kicks it over to Edwards. Edwards drives it in, and it rolls off the rim. And Edwards was aggravated. He swatted the ball down. It bounced off one of the Scott players' legs and goes out of bounds. And we have a timeout on the floor. It will be the Skyhawks calling a timeout. It is a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. Scott leads at 30-26 here in the third quarter. Scoring so far for Midland Trail. Levi Skaggs hit a three. Thad Brown is 1 for 2 from the charity stripe. For Scott, the only 2 points scored so far is by Peanut Brown on about a 10-foot jumper. Both teams dispersed from their sideline quarters. It will be Patriots ball. They'll go the full length of the floor. Skaggs will inbound to Ewing. Ewing back to Skaggs. Skaggs will go to the right side of the floor. Bales fires off a long three. Off the iron. It will be thrown back in, and the Patriots hang on to it. Harrison underneath the basket, rolls in and out, and a foul committed by the Skyhawks. I believe it's going to go against, actually they're saying it is against number 13. That is Wyatt Edwards, his second. And that will send being Harrison to the free throw line for the first time tonight. Harrison's first shot is up, bounces on the rim 3 times and will not go. Harrison will get another shot from the charity stripe. Takes the warm up, shot is away, and it is no good, in and out as well. Jace Watts comes down with the rebound. Down in the corner, Isaiah Bush for Scott off the rim, and it will be the Patriots coming down with the rebound. Bringing the ball down the floor on the right side is Bales. Bales trying to make something happen. Brown gets over, and they're going to call Thad Brown for traveling right in front of the Patriot bench. Ball goes back to the control of the Skyhawks. Elkins comes down the right side of the floor, sends it back out to Watts. Tyler Walls with it out in the left wing. Watts at the top of the key. Hand off to Isaiah Bush. Now they're kind of doing that Harlem Globetrotters look back and forth. Elkins drives it down. Isaiah Bush easily takes the assist from Cole Elkins, and he'll put a quick 2 on the board. Jumper from the free throw line for Skaggs will not go. Elkins comes down with the rebound. Bush, right side wing, hands it off to Elkins. Elkins deflected out. That was deflected out of bounds by, looked like from here, it looked like the Patriots, but the official says it will be Midland Trail basketball. Skaggs inbounds. Patriots bring across midcourt. Bales tries to set up a play for the Patriots. He'll go down the right side of the paint, and it will overshoot. And he'll get his second basket of the ball game. Scott quickly back down the floor on their end. Edwards. Walls fires off a 3. In and out will not go. And it is a fight between 2 Patriots. And finally, number 1 comes up with the ball for the Patriots. Bales has it down outside the 3-point line. Kicks it back out to Brown. Brown goes to the right side of the floor. Hands it back off to Bales. Bales brings it out between the circles, out near midcourt. And it is deflected out of bounds by Scott's Jace Watts. It will stay with Midland Trail. They'll inbound here at the main entrance to the gymnasium. Skaggs takes it to backcourt for Midland Trail. Brings it down the center. Now he'll go to the right side. Back out to Brown. Brown over to Bales. Bales drives it in, and he will get the basket and a shot. And it is on Isaiah Bush. First shot is up, and actually Bales will get a basket and a free throw out of that one. Colin Williamson off the glass, rolls in for 2 more. That's his first 2 points of the third quarter. Scott leads it 40-25, 2 minutes showing on the clock, and a technical on a delay of game charged against Scott. It will be, looks like Peyton Bales going to the free throw line and his first shot is up and good on the technical free throw. Second shot, no good, bounces in and out of the rim, and Patriots will now get the ball here at midcourt. Skaggs will inbound it. He'll send it to Bales in the backcourt. Bales goes one-on-one with Tyler Walls. He'll get across the timeline, bounces it on the floor to the right side of the floor. Long jumper taken by Skaggs. It will bounce in for 3. Williamson goes down the left side of the floor. Williamson puts it into the hands of Isaiah Bush, puts it in, but they're going to say no basket. And they're going to call a foul on Colin Williamson. That's foul number 4. Patriots bring the ball down. It will be Bales setting up. Goes right down the middle. A jumper from the free throw line. Nothing but air. And it will be Harrison with the rebound. Picks up his first basket of the game. Scott quickly back down the floor. Tyler Walls, top of the key. Goes right, now back to left. Over to McClung. McClung gets it in. Back out to Watts. Watts drives it in, kicks it to Walls in the far corner, off the rim, and a foul by Harrison. That'll be his second personal. And Tyler Walls will go to the free throw line and shoot 3. .108 remaining in the third quarter. First shot up and good. Skyhawks lead it 41-31 as the Patriots pull back within 9 before that shot. Second shot is up and it is good. And Walls with his third free throw coming up. Shot is up and it is good. Makes all 3 of them. So Scott pulls out to a 43-31 lead. Midland Trail with the ball in front of their bench. Skaggs brings it back out. Back out to number 1, Thomas. Thomas looking for help over to Bales to the near side. Bales goes back out near midcourt. Throws it left to Thomas. Back out to Brown. Back to Thomas. Turns and loses control of the ball. It goes out of bounds. Turnover to Scott. Cole Elkins checks back into the lineup, this time giving Peanut Brown and the coach from Midland Trail wants to take a timeout. He'll take a 30-second timeout. Skyhawks lead this one 43-31. Scott led 19-5 at the end of the first, 34-16 at the end of the half. And now lead at 43-31 here late in the third quarter. Coach Sean Ballard and the Skyhawks will be on the road in the coming week. They will take on Riverside and Logan on the road and then be back in the Hawks Nest next Saturday night for a doubleheader as the boys and girls both will be on the floor. 40 seconds to go in the third quarter. Skyhawks bring the ball down the floor. It is Elkins. Back over to Watts. Watts comes right with it. Sends it back in. And they get it in to number 13. He overshoots and he's fouled on the shot. Looks like it's going to be number 34 committing the foul. That's Harrison, his third personal. That will send Wyatt Edwards to the free throw line. First shot up is no good. .26 seconds to go in the third. Edwards, second shot up, and it is good. He has scored 5 points in the ball game. Midland Trail now will inbound, go the full length of the floor. It is Bales across midcourt. Actually, that's Skaggs. Sends it over to, looking for some help, back out to Skaggs. Now to Bales. Tied up in the right wing. He'll send it over. Bales pretty much wide open. Takes a shot, and it'll go for 3. Oh, and it goes. Tyler Walls shot one at the buzzer, and it counts for the 3. We'll have to take a look at that one on the instant replay. But Tyler Walls comes down the floor and makes a shot go at the buzzer. We'll step aside, take a quick break, and we'll be back with more of Skyhawk basketball of WZAC and the Skyhawk Sports Network.
Shopping for car insurance is confusing. Holy cow. Great. Now we have a cow in our...
The path to a rewarding, well-paying career is close to home. Discover what WVU Tech graduates already know. We're a small campus with big opportunities. With hands-on experience in high-demand programs like hospitality, forensic investigations, cybersecurity, engineering, and nursing, you'll be prepared to enter the workforce, solving West Virginia's most important problems. We know that you can change the world, and it starts here at home.
Hey, grab me one too.
Bales in the backcourt, sends it over to Skaggs. Skaggs trying to make something happen. Goes to the right side of the paint, bounces it down the floor, back out to Bales. Bales kicks it over to number 1 off the back of the iron, and a rebound and a whistle. I believe once again that was number 34 for Midland Trail committing the foul. I show him with 4. I think the clock scorers over there had him with 5. 7:33 to go. Scott brings the ball down the floor. Watts with the ball. Over to Walls. Walls top of the key. Over to Elkins. Elkins. Oh, and they're saying Elkins traveled with the ball. Oh, that was close by milliseconds. Turnover goes to Midland Trail. Bales brings the ball down the floor. Sends it to the right wing. They'll put the ball on the floor. A little short one-handed jumper. And Tyler Walls comes down with the rebound for Scott. Brings the ball down the right side of the floor. Kicks it back out to Elkins to Watts. Watts, he drives it down the paint. Walls from the right corner, nothing but net. Skyhawks jump out to a 50-34 lead. And it is Skaggs taking a long shot down the floor. Peanut Brown gets it. And it is number 30 with a three-point jumper for the Skyhawks. Jace Watts picks up his 3rd bucket of the night. First three-pointer. This game's starting to get a little aggressive here between the Skyhawks. And the ball goes off the rim. It is number 1, Cam Thomas with the 2 points. 53-36, Skyhawks lead it. 6:11 to go in the game. And a whistle. It is a timeout taken by the Skyhawks. And we'll take a 30-second timeout as well. 30 seconds here on the Skyhawk Sports Network.
West Virginians believe that if you truly want to take care of something valuable, say your car or your home, you don't.
Take a ride to the north side and get your big John deal at Midstate Ford in Summersville. And here's the top 5 reasons to shop Midstate Ford. You'll find the largest inventory, award-winning service, financing made easy for everyone, highest trade-in value. And the number 1 reason to shop Midstate Ford is where you'll find your big John deal. Midstate Ford in Summersville. MidstateFordWV.com.
The most mouth-watering showdown on television. The Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off. Right here at your local Little General store. Keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.
Life doesn't wait, so neither should your care. Whether it's a cough, fever, or stomach bug, Access Plus is here for those urgent moments.
From bumps and bruises to stitches and even x-rays, we've got you covered with extended hours and walk-in care for the whole family.
You do not have to be an Access Health patient to be seen. No appointments, no hassle, just quality care when you need it.
Access Health, where care meets community.
Now, and a whistle on the floor. Charged against Ewing for the Patriots, and Colin Williamson will go to the free throw line. First shot up and is good. Second shot is up and it is good as well. 19 points in the ball game for Williamson. Midland Trail brings the ball down the right side of the floor. Down in the corner. Number 5 looking for help. Sends it back out to Bales. Bales fires off a long three. Off the iron. Rebound goes to Scott. Elkins brings the ball down the floor. Over to Lane. Back to Williamson. Back to Elkins. He gets it up. Off the glass. Will not go. Rebound to the Patriots. Driving the ball down. Off. Rolls across the rim. And it is Peanut Brown coming down with the rebound. Williamson off the glass. No whistle. Man, they're getting rough out there. Patriots come down with the rebound. It is Patriots number 3 and a layup by number 3, Brown. Skyhawks have the ball back down to their end of the floor. Elkins takes the ball back out. He'll drive it in, drive it around the lane, and he'll lose the handle, but Peanut Brown picks it up. Lane takes it. It is Jace Watts in the corner off the back of the rim. Rebound, Patriots. Here comes Skaggs with the ball down the left side of the floor. And they blow a whistle. And they're getting Scott's number 5. That will be Braden Lane, his first personal. That will send Skaggs to the free throw line. First shot up and good. Skaggs now has 19 points in the ball game. Second shot up and off the rim. It's bounced around. Scott comes down with it. Elkins brings the ball down the floor. He'll go to the left side. Near, kick it back to Watts to this side. Back out to Walls between the circles. Williamson has it. Back to Walls. Walls goes from left to right. Kicks it back in the corner to Williamson. Williamson fires off a 3. Nothing but net. That one was hot. Scott jumps out to a 58-39 lead after allowing the Patriots to pull within 9. Patriots take it down in front of the bench. Back out to Bales. He'll fire off a 3 off the iron. Brown comes down with the rebound. Over to Skaggs. Skaggs fires off a 3. In and out of the rim, will not go. And Scott's number 13, White Edwards, had the ball, couldn't hang on to it, goes out of bounds. It will stay with the Patriots with 3:51 to go. Skaggs sends it in the backcourt to Bales. Elkins comes in, swats it away a little bit, but they gain control. Bales in the right wing sends it back out to Brown. Brown drives it in the paint over the near side to Skaggs. Skaggs off the iron. Tyler Walls rebound. They'll get it around the horn. It was too much for Colin Williamson to hang on. He was coming in from the left side of the floor, slips through his fingertips, goes out of bounds. Ball control back to the Midland Trail Patriots. Bales fires off a long three, in and out, will not go. Rebound, Williamson. Over to Elkins. Elkins comes around the three-point line. Walls takes it off the front of the rim. Rebound, Scott's number 13. And it will be Jace Watts coming in. The rebound is too soft off the fingertips. And it'll come to the near side. Number 2 drives it, and that should, they're going to get a blocking foul on Cole Elkins. That is his 4th. And waiting, and I guess it looks like the Patriots will take it out of bounds under their own basket. They'll inbound to Brown. Brown, 2-point shot, and it will go. Brown with 4 points here in the fourth quarter. Elkins for Scott, across midcourt on the left side of the floor. Keeps it over there on the left, drives it all the way around underneath the basket, kicks it around the Walls. Walls over to Elkins, back out to Brown. They'll send it across the floor to Elkins. Elkins puts it on the floor, didn't put enough on it. It comes up short. Rebound, Patriots. Skaggs with the ball, sends it over to Bales. Bales hands it off to Brown. They'll go to the right corner. Skaggs with the ball, trying to make something happen. They've got him pinned outside, and it will be stolen by Isaiah Bush, and a whistle on the floor. And they're going to charge a foul against Bush on the reach-in. His second personal. So the ball will go back to the Patriots. Inbound to Bales in the backcourt. He'll bring it across the timeline in the middle of the floor. He goes one-on-one with Tyler Walls. Walls keeping the pressure on. Now they hand it off back to Bales. And a three-point shot taken. It will be rebounded by Peanut Brown, and a foul. Well, no, apparently no foul called. I guess he said that Brown stepped out of bounds. This game's getting a little crazy here. Colin Williamson takes it down the left side. It is punched out by a Patriot player at the Scott bench. It will stay with the Skyhawks. 1:25 to go in the ball game. Skyhawks lead it 58-41. Peanut Brown with the rebound after an Edwards shot. It will knocked out of bounds. It will stay with Scott. .118 to go in the ball game. Scott will inbound it. Way back to, a push by number 2, Ewing. And they will get him on the foul. He shoved Watts when he was in the air. Scott will inbound in front of the Scout cheering section. Back to Walls in the backcourt. Into Walls. Over to Watts. Watts top of the key. Williamson hands it off. No, fakes the handoff. They faked it this time. And Walls will come off with a little floater. It's too soft. Bounces off the rim. Patriots with the rebound. This time Elkins steals the ball. He'll bring it down. A right-handed hook. It will go in for 2. He'll go to the charity stripe for a bonus as the foul is called on Patriots. Number 2, Jake Ewing. That's his back-to-back fouls. Elkins will get the basket +1. Shot is up, and it goes in and out. Will not stick. And Watts comes down. It will go in and out on the shot. Patriots come down with the ball this time with 45 seconds to go in the game. Skaggs over to the far corner. They will get number 2, Ewing, on a jumper. Scott comes down with the rebound. 30 seconds to go in the ball game. Elkins with the ball in the backcourt. Elvin to Williamson. Williamson off the glass. He'll pick up 2 more. He has 7 points here in the fourth quarter. 13 seconds stolen by Elkins in the backcourt, and he just wants to dribble it out. And that's going to do it. The Scott Skyhawks will knock off number 10, the Midland Trail Patriots, by a score of 62-41. Big win for the Skyhawks. We'll step aside for a 2-minute break, and we'll be back with more after this. You're listening to Scott Skyhawk Basketball on WZAC, the Skyhawk Sports Network, and Video Productions.
5-star experiences.
At Boone Memorial Health, that experience starts before a patient walks through the door.
Every member of our team plays an important role.
Because for us,
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
The most mouth-watering showdown on television. The Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off. Right here at your local Little General store. Keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.
Take a ride to the north side and get your Big John deal at Mid-State Ford in Summersville. And here's the top 5 reasons to shop Mid-State Ford. You'll find the largest inventory, award-winning service, financing made easy for everyone, highest trade-in value. And the number 1 reason to shop Mid-State Ford is where you'll find your Big John deal. Mid-State Ford in Summersville. MidStateFordWV.com.
Life doesn't wait, so neither should your care. Whether it's a cough, fever, or stomach bug, Access Plus is here for those urgent moments.
From bumps and bruises to stitches and even x-rays, we've got you covered with extended hours and walk-in care for the whole family.
You do not have to be an Access Health patient to be seen. No appointments, no hassle, just quality care when you need it.
Access Health, where care meets community.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment Champion Mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
Take care of this by the end of the day.
Sure, I'll take care of that. Done.
It's that easy with compliance. Compliance. We've got your back office.
Don't drop the ball. Come see your hometown legends at the all-new Greenbrier Ford in Beckley. We won't be beat.
It's 4th down, seconds on the clock. He hands it off, finds a hole in the middle. Clear, nothing but
Brian moves!
Incredible. A touchdown for the win. I can't believe it.
Pizza, better with Pepsi.
Z92 Country.
Turn it up loud.
WZAC. Danville, Madison, West Virginia.
Back at the Hawks Nest, where the Skyhawks picked up a 62-41 victory tonight over the Midland Trail Patriots. Patriots come into the game with a 6-3 record and ranked number 10 in the Class AA in the state of West Virginia, though it's a big win for the Skyhawks. Take a look at the individual scoring tonight. Is first of all, for the Midland Trail Patriots, Peyton Bales had 11 points. Jake Ewing did not score. It is Thad Brown had 5 points. Leading scorer tonight for the Patriots, Levi Skaggs had 19 points tonight, averages 6.8 points a game. Had a big game tonight for his hometown team. Ben Harrison had 2, Cam Thomas with 2, and Brody Jones scored 2. That is the scoring tonight for the Patriots. Now for the Scott Skyhawks, it was Cole Elkins had 6, Tyler Walls had 12, Wyatt Edwards with 5. Leading scorer tonight, beat his game average by 10 points. Colin Williamson had 24 points. Jace Watts with 7. Isaiah Bush with 2. Jeremiah Brown had 4. Riley McClung had 2 for the Scott scoring. So that's how that all shakes out. And hopefully we can get Coach Ballard up here and get him on real quick. He's being stopped by everybody on the way. That's the only thing about doing the game from the Hawks Nest is getting him up here to get him on. So anyway, final score tonight. Scott knocks off Midland Trail 62-41. We'll be back on the air next Saturday at 5:45 with the boys varsity game. They will be hosting Polka, and the Scott Skyhawks will be hosting, the Lady Skyhawks will be hosting the Logan Wildcats. That's pretty much going to wrap up our coverage. I want to thank Butch Mounts and his crew tonight for carrying the game on video productions. And we'll be back next Saturday with more Scott Skyhawk basketball. From the Hawks Nest, I'm Joe Linville. Good night, everyone.